The hand-select barrels. Well, just how many of these hand-selected barrels exist? I think the only group of people that may know the real answer to that particular question probably work at Crown Royal. Now, at the time of this video production, I know of 29 different ones, and I currently have 14 of them and another 3 that are on the way. Why are there so many different ones? Well, let's talk about that right after we roll that intro. I'm guessing that this whiskey gets its name Hand Select Barrel honestly, and for a good reason, because that's exactly what a number of people, businesses, liquor stores, restaurants, and even some cities have done for years. They have selected their very own barrel and had it bottled exclusively for just them. But how did they manage to accomplish this feat? It all started with the state of Texas in 2014. The state requested to have its own bottling, and with the relationship that exists between the state of Texas and Crown Royal, well, needless to say, Texas got its wish. They made the first release a bit more special in Texas by adding a medallion to the bottle. And this briefly continued into the year 2015. There were no stickers on the box, only the medallion. However, the medallion soon stopped as other businesses in Texas wanted their own exclusive bottling. This was the birth of the bottled exclusively for stickers. And in the first year of the Texas edition, the bags for the medallion edition were what we now know today as the bags for the Special Reserve 3. It was a leather-like suede material before they changed to the burlap style bags in mid-2015. And those bags are the bags still being used today. How does a business accomplish this? Well, if businesses wanted to obtain an exclusive bottling, all they would do is simply reach out to a Crown Royal distributor, and they would eventually receive a kit containing a brochure, a wooden box with 2 not for resale minis containing a taste of that specific barrel, and also a contract with the specific details of that barrel. And if they had the desire and they had the money, they would then receive approximately 20 to 21 cases of bottled whiskey within a period of about 6 to 8 weeks. Now, why do you say 20 to 21 cases? Well, you need to understand that aged barrels produce slightly different numbers of 750 milliliter bottles per the barrel. Now, this is in part because of evaporation and absorption in each of the given barrels. In addition to those businesses receiving their whiskey, each business would receive their personalized stickers for each box with their exclusive bottling name, and they would also receive the original spent barrel as a souvenir along with their certificate of authenticity that could be displayed as an in-store presence or an in-business presence if you weren't a store. And if these businesses desired something yet a touch more unique, they could also have special bags or boxes made at an additional cost, much like this Hand Select Barrel Punjabi from 2017. Now, in 2023, Crown Royal released a new Hand Select Barrel strictly for the Kansas City Chiefs, and then later released the Super Bowl Champions Edition for the Chiefs as well in early 2024 after Super Bowl 58 victory. I just so happen to have one of those in my collection. And they also began in 2024 making them for a variety of NFL teams. Now, not all the teams were included. They do this much like the way they release Fine Deluxe for the NFL teams each year with a few different teams. Some of the teams that were released in 2024 for the HSBs were the Colts, the Vikings, the Texans, the Cowboys, and the Saints. Now, that's all that I'm aware of. There could have been a couple of others that I'm just not sure of outside the region of where I live. Back in 2016, Crown Royal created a RimPoc edition. RimPoc is the Rim of the Pacific exercise, which is the largest military, multinational, wartime exercise in the world. And it's currently held biannually and has been ever since the first exercise in 1971. It is now held on even ending years in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, and the Pacific region. I have recently added this RimPoc 2016 to my permanent collection, as I myself participated in a RimPoc event back in 1988 while serving on active duty in the United States Navy. And I was TAD, or Temporary Assigned Duty, to the USS Nimitz carrier group. So obtaining one of these for my collection was a deep sentimental moment for me. So a specific thank you to Larry Clay for help to make this happen. Now, as you can see, I have also managed to collect a few other of the HSBs, and I want to briefly talk about them. First of all, people naturally assume that all these different bottlings roughly taste the same because the bottles, the bags, and the boxes aren't really much different, and that they have all just been given stickers to make each of them seem different. But that's not true at all. Now, I can't say for sure about the taste myself. This is because I've not experienced tasting all of them or those that I have, and I'm not going to open any of them up for a comparison other than the one I currently have open in my drinkable section here in the house, just to see if they in fact do taste differently. But I have been told by many people that there is in fact a little difference in the taste between them all. This whiskey is all produced during a specific 5-week time frame at the plant in Gimli, Manitoba each year, and then barreled and aged. And with the aging process, evaporation, and once again some of the absorption, and the fact that these are all intended initially just to be a part of the blended whiskeys that Crown Royal produces and makes each year, well, that does make it seem as though they could in fact all slightly taste a bit different. Well, that's pretty much a wrap on this particular video about the hand-selected barrel whiskeys. I do truly hope that you've managed to learn a little bit about the process and enjoyed this video. Quickly, I want to say thank you to Donald Beats, Seth McCormick, Larry Clay, Chad Koch, David Dodds for their contributions to my collection and the insight they have all given me, as well as Bill Jones for once again sharing some valuable information for this video. And also, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as we draw closer to finally breaking the barrier of 100 subscribers. You know what? And while you're at it, just go ahead and give this video a thumbs up as well. There's a lot more to look forward to in the coming year. So please stay tuned in by hitting that notification bell. And we'll see you again real soon.